Francis Joseph Chiz Guevara Escudero is a notable Filipino lawyer and politician, currently serving as the 25th Senate President of the Philippines, a position he assumed in 2024. A member of the Nationalist People's Coalition, Escudero has had a lengthy political career, having served as a senator from 2007 to 2019 and again from 2022 onward. He also ran for vice president in the 2016 elections alongside Grace Poe but was not successful. He has an approximated net worth of around $1 million. Early life and background. Born on October 10, 1969 in Manila, Escudero hails from a politically active family in Sorsogon. His father, Salvador Sonny Escudero III, was a former Minister of Agriculture and served as a congressional representative for Sorsogon's 1st District. His mother, Evelina Escudero, also represented the same district. Chiz is the second of 3 siblings. His younger sister Det currently serves in Congress as well. The Escudero lineage has deep political roots tracing back to his great-grandfather Salvador Escudero Sr., a Spanish mestizo who began his political career in 1912 and led guerrilla forces during the Japanese occupation in World War II. Education. Escudero was educated at the University of the Philippines. He completed both elementary and high school at the UP Integrated School in 1981 and 1985, respectively. He later earned his degree in political science in 1989 and his law degree in 1993 from UP Diliman. While studying, he was an honor student, a member of the UP Law Honor Society and an active debater. He held leadership roles including Secretary General of the Association of Law Students of the Philippines. In 1996, he earned his master's degree in international and comparative law from Georgetown University in Washington, D.C. Early career. Escudero began his career in academia and government. He was a teaching assistant at the UP Department of Political Science and later worked as a junior political analyst. After finishing law school, he worked as a junior associate in a private law firm before establishing his own practice, Saville Law Office. He was also a legal consultant for various private and civic organizations. In parallel, he taught at the UP College of Law and the 8 Neo Graduate School. In 2000, he was appointed as a commander of the Philippine Navy Reserve. He also ventured into media, hosting radio and television programs and writing legal columns for tabloids. Political career. Entry into politics. House of Representatives. 1998 to 2007. Escudero launched his political career in 1998 at age 28 when he was elected as a representative for Sorsogon's 1st District. He served 3 terms, during which he played significant legislative roles. He became Assistant Majority Floor Leader, 2nd Deputy Majority Floor Leader, and eventually the Minority Floor Leader. One of his key achievements was pushing for the cityhood of Sorsogon, which was realized through Republic Act 8806 in 2000. In 2004, he gained national attention as the spokesperson for actor Fernando Poe Jr.'s presidential campaign. After the controversial election results, Escudero was among those who led efforts to impeach President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo due to alleged electoral fraud. He was outspoken against charter change efforts and pushed for budgetary reforms aligned with the country's Millennium Development Goals. First Senate term, 2007 to 2019. In 2007, Escudero ran for senator and won, placing 2nd in the national tally. In the Senate, he chaired major committees including Justice and Human Rights, Ways and Means, National Defense and Environment and Natural Resources. He also led oversight committees related to environmental policies. In 2009, he left the Nationalist People's Coalition and became an independent. Though many expected him to run for president in 2010, he instead supported the successful tandem of Benigno Aquino III and Jijomar Binay, known as Noy Bay. He filed for re-election in 2012 and ran as part of Team Pinoy, winning another term in the Senate. He was appointed chair of the powerful Senate Finance Committee, a role he relinquished in 2015 as he prepared to campaign for higher office. 2016 vice presidential run. In September 2015, Escudero formally announced his candidacy for vice president, running alongside presidential candidate Grace Poe. Their tandem gained widespread support and endorsements from various political factions. Early surveys showed Escudero leading, but he eventually fell behind Leni Robredo and Bongbong Marcos. On May 10, 2016, he conceded after placing 4th in the vice presidential race with around 4.9 million votes. Governor of Sorsogon, 2019 to 2022. In 2019, Escudero shifted his focus to local governance and was elected governor of Sorsogon. During his term, he emphasized grassroots leadership and sought to improve local services, including disaster response systems. Return to Senate, 2022-present. Escudero returned to the Senate in 2022, placing 5th overall with more than 20 million votes. His campaign focused on empowering local government units. Later that year, a controversy arose when a vehicle using his protocol license plate was caught trespassing in a bus-only lane. Escudero apologized and clarified that the car was being used without his knowledge. Senate Presidency, 2024-present. In May 2024, Escudero became Senate President after a vote that unseated Juan Miguel Zubiri. President Marcos endorsed his new role shortly after. One of his first key actions was presiding over the nomination of fellow senators to new leadership positions. Escudero's leadership faced challenges early on, particularly during the impeachment of Vice President Sara Duterte. He stood by the decision not to convene the Senate during the congressional break, despite debates on constitutional obligations. He was later re-elected as Senate President for the 20th Congress. Political views and advocacy. South China Sea and China relations. Escudero has actively addressed the ongoing territorial dispute in the South China Sea. Following Chinese water cannon attacks on Philippine vessels, he pushed for the construction of permanent facilities on Second Thomas Shoal. He opposed withdrawing the Philippine ambassador from China, saying such actions might worsen diplomatic tensions. Disaster resilience. He has advocated for the creation of a national agency focused solely on disaster response. His experience as governor taught him that bureaucratic red tape hinders timely assistance during calamities. Personal life. Chiz Escudero was first married to singer and actress Christine Elizabeth Flores in 1999. They had fraternal twins, Quino and Kisi, in 2007. The couple separated in 2005 and had their civil annulment finalized in 2011, with Escudero gaining custody of their children. In 2012, Escudero began dating actress and TV host Heart Evangelista. They got engaged in 2014 and married in February 2015 on Balesin Island. Evangelista experienced 2 miscarriages in 2018 while expecting twins. On their 9th wedding anniversary in 2024, the couple renewed their vows at the Balesin Royal Villa. Escudero is also a fan of the late actor Fernando Poe Jr. and was humorously compared to singer Bamboo by protesters due to their similar looks. A comparison that went viral online when the two finally met in 2022. Awards and recognition. Escudero has received numerous awards throughout his career. In 1999 he was honored as a youth achiever in government and later recognized as one of the 10 outstanding young men in 2005. The World Economic Forum named him a young global leader in 2008. He also received the Anik TV Seal and the Rotary Golden Wheel Award for political governance. In 2007, Asia News Network named him one of Asia's idols. Real estate and lifestyle highlights. Previously reported properties, 2011 SLN. Included 2 condominium units in Quezon City's New Manila area, as well as classic vehicles such as a Range Rover Classic, BMW 2002 and Toyota Land Cruiser. By 2012, these properties were no longer declared, coinciding with a decline in declared net worth. His spouse, Heart Evangelista, has been regularly featured for her refined decorative choices, especially projects like revamping their poolside home in Sorsogon with locally crafted items. Lifestyle and financial management. Heart Evangelista has publicly acknowledged being supported by Escudero in managing finances. I have a genius for a husband. He helps me manage my finances and we set a budget every year. That this suggests a coordinated, grounded approach to their household budgeting and lifestyle choices.